What is
We're
not
good,
happening
man.
in your world? How are you guys doing? How's the morning vibe treating you guys?
We were catching up, by the way.
Yeah, we were catching up. Like we're just saying how like Easter was not the same this year,
Yeah.
but I'm thankful that I got to spend time with my family. Yeah.
Yeah, not true. Because like in honest truth, like I feel like if it was just another Easter, would probably be like somewhere in like Naivasha, Nakuru,
Yeah.
turning
I
up.
knew you were going to say
Mombasa.
Naivasha na Nakuru. Vijana wa Nairobi na Naivasha.
It's because it's just
What's up,
here.
group?
Yeah, so you can
you know,
just go.
I love that thing. They say like those guys who cheers Baba. Those
Yeah.
guys who come say what's up to you over the weekend, like Saturday afternoon. You wake up in Naivasha on Monday morning,
Yeah.
Let me tell you a funny
Those ones
guys
are
story.
crazy.
Let me tell you guys a story. There's a time
Yeah.
I was in the club. I was not even at Deja Vu. Like we're chilling, we're having a great time with the crew. Then at Kedo, like 4:30 in the AM, someone was like,
Mm-hmm.
I've just got on a call. There's a great party happening. This was Friday, happening Saturday night in Mombasa. So we go.
Mm-hmm.
So guys are like, those things are just like, I don't know, maybe some other guys are like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. So me, in my tiredness and drunken self, I'm like, hey, me, I'm going to the car, me, I'm going to the
Thiru,
car. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
go on.
So have you ever woken up and you're feeling the car moving and then you wake up? I woke up in Mtito.
You didn't know where you are.
Then you wake up, you're like, what's going on? Guys are like, hey, see,
How
we
did
told
you
you about
even
that
get
bash in
there?
Coastal. And to make it worse, yeah, it was like the conversation was like 4 of us. We were 3 cars full on the way.
And you're just going for a party.
What?
Just going for a party and coming back. Bro, let me tell you something.
With dirty ass drawers. Because you didn't
Wait,
carry any
so
clothes.
this was your car?
Like, yeah, it was my car.
Like someone literally put you in the car and drove you
To
to
Coastal.
Coast.
Yep.
That's crazy. You see, this is what I say about deja vu, man. As in,
Yeah.
things can go left real quick.
Before deja vu.
Uh-huh.
In 2002, when I was in college,
Mm-hmm.
there was a guy I was with. We had gone this inter college. I think it was a tournament, KCA.
Mm-hmm.
So we were drinking there, and then somehow we got lost. So I went to Tao. There was a club called Tacos. So I went to Tao, and then I was so smashed. So someone offered to take me on because I was so smashed. I think an hour later, a guy came looking for me, the guy that I was with, and just called Michael also. So the guy came looking for me and he didn't find me. So they decided, since this guy is not here, we'll just go. We're going to Mombasa at around 9. So on Monday, I'm back in college and the sister comes, looking for him. Kumbe, the guy got into an accident on the way to Costo, and it was a nasty ass accident.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why I don't do those things. I do not do those things. It's not a joke, man. You can't be driving when you're under the influence.
I feel like I haven't lived well. When you hear such stories, I'm like, I'm trying to think of when have I been like, like you. Oh wait, no. I've remembered. No. On my 19th birthday, I was pretty hammered, and I didn't know like people had planned a trip like out of town. Yeah, apparently I said yes to this the night before, but going there, like I think my anxiety is off the roof. I'm like, why the hell are you taking me out of town? Why? Yeah, but I feel like I should live my life more.
No,
because that's
you
crazy.
need to. If that was the end of it, you need to.
Yeah. That
Thiru,
like you need
no. Actually, I ended up there, but now like when I got there, like I just realized how my anxiety is just off the roof. Like I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this. Take me back, But I have to admit, my 19th birthday had to be the best birthday I've ever had. that was pretty wild. Yeah.
But that's
But
good.
Thiru, you're on another level.
And Thiru looks like he has stories for days.
And then
Speaking of
the
which, uh,
weirdest thing is like the few times I've been at Deja Vu, yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen Thiru.
What?
how can you miss Thiru?
I've never seen you.
Also, when I'm in deja vu,
He's out.
I usually hide. I usually hide when I'm in deja vu.
Why?
Because
I like to hide too.
yeah, it's fun, it's well, but it's not even hiding per se. It's like I have a corner that is just
Uh-huh.
for me. So me and my crew just
Yeah.
usually, like when I walk in, I just go there. I like usually I text that I'm coming, and so they leave
Uh-huh.
that space for me. And so then
Mm-hmm.
now my drinks are ready by the time I land.
Yeah. Wow.
You're VIP like that.
It's
Yo,
nice. It's a nice
speaking of
life.
which, Thiru,
Yeah. Yeah.
before you join, I was telling Sharon
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
that guys are crazy out here. Guys are still partying. I saw something on Twitter. A guy was saying that I think it's an Uber driver. He's been dropping guys in Kilelesho and Kilimani who have been having parties, like crazy parties, and some underground, nondescript places where cops wouldn't even, bother to check because, they wouldn't find it. And, it bothers me that people are still indecent.
It's
Yeah.
let me say this. I am so grateful for my friends and that I surround myself with very level-headed human beings
Yeah.
because, like, even for us, like, only to me personally, I have not, like, the one time I've had my friends over for the lack of words was after everyone had stayed in their own houses for at least 14 days, you know. And even then, that was 2 weeks ago. So I've not even seen
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. In fact, today was the first time I have actually left this, like any of my houses, any of the houses I'm staying at, like actually the only house I'm staying at. I like them sounding like a mini houses.
Yeah, you're balling here.
Literally, this is the first time I've gone to somebody else's house. And the only reason why I have gone to that somebody else's house is because it's my daughter's house. And I had not seen her for over a month, right? So, fine, I miss my crew. Yes, I miss my people. I miss you guys, We could really be shooting this in somebody's house.
We miss you too.
But you see, like,
I miss you all.
I miss you guys so much.
But we're being
Cry.
about it. We're being practical about it in the sense that this is work for us. This is work, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But we're not,
Yeah.
we're not endangering not just ourselves, but the whole crew behind who are, who do the edits and everything. We're not endangering anyone because not to say that we have it, but we're meant to think of it as we have it. That's how you think.
Yeah.
So,
I slept I went to bed at 12:30 last night. And the one thing that pissed me off is that my neighbor, the adjacent neighbor, this guy was playing loud music at that time, very loud music. And he had people, I think he was the only guy with a number of girls, and they were shouting at the top of their voices. This is midnight. The whole neighborhood is quiet. These guys are having a party. And I was like, it took the Christian in me and the street in me not to snitch on them, because I've been seeing people, on social media being arrested.
Yeah.
For having parties in their houses. And you'll be quarantined, and you'll be quarantined at your own expense. So I'm thinking of these guys like, you're not doing yourselves any favor. Over and above the fact that you're risking a lot. If I call the cops, then you go in for quarantine. 14 days at your own expense.
No, it's fucked up shit, man. But actually, Sharon, you were saying, I'm glad you brought that up because, like, before this, we're talking, and like, there's a page on Twitter. Twitter nowadays is where everyone gets everything and anything. But Sharon, like, I remember you were saying there's a story on Twitter that was a bit fucked up.
Yeah. So I just saw so guys who know some guy called Telemani, right? Yeah. So there's a sex tape that was leaked, on social media. and this I got to know from other people. And it is just a thing of, oh, did you see what this and this happened? I'm not really huge on Twitter, but because of the job I do, like I'm just like, okay, let me just stay afloat with whatever is happening. And so I know these two individuals, not personally, but first I cringed.
You actually
I'm
want
like, yeah, because if it was me, I'd be like, yo, you guys, like I wouldn't be in a great mental space. Like I'd freak out. I'd feel like my life is over. And then afterwards, like, so I'm listening to people having this conversation about this leak, right? And they're talking about how the girl has even deleted all her social media. And for me, past the whole video being leaked, the first thing that came to mind was, crap, have any of her friends like reached out to her and asked her how she is, or is there anyone watching her? Because it's someone who is pretty huge on social media, like completely decides to delete the entire life, like that means they're not in a good space, right? So I was just thinking about how emotionally draining that can be, how crazy it is. And anyway, like who even, lakini mi na feel ni kama ni foul play hapo, like
true. Well,
one of them, the one who doesn't care a lot had that in there, because it had to be in one of your devices, right? The two of you. So the one who doesn't care the most, tunakuangalia hivi.
At times that's not the case, huh?
Actually, so like for me personally, I know both of them very well. I do consider Kotele is actually a friend of mine. And I won't lie to you, the moment somebody sent it to me and I didn't even open it. I've not even opened it. Because just for the respect I have for both of them, it's one of those things where I'm not going to be one of those human beings that, because to be honest, this is how I look at it. It's not just a sex tape itself. It could be something else as well that could happen to me. Because me personally, I'm not doing sex tapes. But like,
Thiru,
I am not. But like, it's one of those things where if something was like similar concept was to come out, I would like my friends to be a bit wary about it and be like, you know what, chill, like, Thiru, this is what's happening. Like, you need to, like, let's check it out. And yes, you're right. I feel like people need to guys to reach out to her. Like, if you're a real friend, reach out to her. Because I can imagine, like, it's like even all of these sex tapes and especially because like now there are a lot of sex tapes coming out. Because sadly guys are bored at home and
guys need entertainment.
And
so they're out here doing things.
We had that old lady who released that sex tape the other day, then all of a sudden, so even like just to take back to that one, even the old lady, her sister did a video just saying,
I saw that.
I'm trying to reach my sister, man. I don't know what the hell is going on. So like, guys, as men, I'm not saying that Tele was the one who released it, because I can't speak on who released it or not. But to be honest, that was a very intimate moment for both of them. And fine, Tele may or may not be okay. We don't know that. But for me, my main worry is that for the babe, because she's more, for someone to, like you said, delete all her stuff and all of a sudden stop, it's kind of
okay, guys, okay, sawa, imelikiwa, we care about these people emotionally and whatever, right? But you know why, like I'm holding back a laugh. Why are you recording yourselves? You know this thing is going to come out one day.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not about even leaking in terms of one of the two leaking the tape. It's about, what if you took your phone to the repair guy and he got some of the files there that you think you either deleted or you've kept them safe. Whenever you have an intimate moment, please do not put it on any device, be it a camera, be it your phone. Don't put, so long as it's a camera, stop it. Because we live in a day where that information could be gotten from your phone even without you knowing. Because they're hackers. You save your stuff in the cloud. So if you're not prepared to have that stuff leak out, do not record it.
I'm with you 100%.
You know.
But let me tell you something, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you something I personally did, right? I recorded with my then girlfriend. I recorded myself doing. I don't know why Sharon's frozen all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's just your face being weird.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
No,
you.
we
hear
can
me?
see you.
But your
Why
face-
is it freezing?
I don't know.
So anyway,
We
at least you can hear us.
Anyway, let me figure it out.
Yeah, just keep.
No,
Going.
don't figure it out. Just talk. It's fine. It will figure itself out.
Okay, all right.
So we recorded ourselves, right? But the whole idea behind it was to learn ourselves. Let's see how we work. But the one thing we did, now you can see.
Okay.
And the one thing we did right after we recorded and watched it was delete it together.
Yeah.
Okay? So deleted it together. But now here's my thing. Now here's my thing. And I remember I was having a conversation with somebody today. And I was like, the thing is, I've never understood why, especially men do this shit, where you record yourself with your babe, a babe or not babe, and the first thing you do is you send it to your boys. Like, yo, check this out. This is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, let me ask you a question. If your boy, hey, it annoys me. It really annoys me.
Wait, first of all,
it's stupid.
Apple, shikilia to Apple. You men do this? I didn't even know you people would do this.
Do what?
No. They're bitch ass niggas who do shit out here. There are people who do
I'm not saying
dumb
you
shit
two.
out here.
I'm not saying you two. I'm just saying I didn't know this is what men do. Like I'm just like, what?
Yeah. They do. Let me tell you a funny. Let me tell you a funny story. Yeah. Let me tell you a funny story. There was I used to work at you guys know I used to work at a strip club when I was in university, right? And there was this stripper who was I don't like you. She was beautiful and amazing, and she was dating white boy. White boys be great, and he used to come every Thursday. He would come with his boys, and I mean like, may bring you. Let's say Sharon is my babe and she's a stripper. May bring you my best friend. We come watch Sharon get naked. Then let me ask you a question. Like, fine, I have no problem with her being a stripper. That's okay. You do you. But why the fuck would I want to my boy seeing my babe?
They probably even want her now.
Yeah, it just shows that one, that guy doesn't respect her in any way, and two, he's basically telling his boys, you can have a through pass.
Crazy.
No. Don't say just white people. I know they have their own issues, but personally, I have seen things happen with guys, like even some of my ex-friends, do a lot of shady things. I'm like, why would you pimp out your babe or even just your good friend, right, to your boys? As in umemanga and then you decide even you can also have a through pass. I just don't get it. I'm like, I mean, there are so many people to do things with, but you see,
let me move you from that topic before we start hearing confessions here.
No, never confessions. I just think it's interesting. Like it's
it's repulsive.
Okay, before we move,
go on.
Okay, Michael, I have it's not tea. Okay, so backstory to this whole sex tape leak, right? So these guys had been dating on and off for a pretty long time, right? This is public knowledge, but we know that they've also been beefing on social media, like the whole riffraff on Twitter, going back and forth with each other, right? And personally, I feel like if you're in a situation where you have recorded certain things, you have sent nudes to a certain someone, and all of a sudden you start like beefing with them on social media, as a smart girl, I would make up with the said person, be good for a few weeks, months, make sure I get all your devices, because if we've been together, like I already have your passwords, right? You delete all that. You cannot be beefing with someone and they have like a bomb on you. Like, I just tact. Where is your tact?
No, you don't even need that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't even need that. You just need to delete.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
have you been seeing what's been happening in Guangzhou in China
You know what's going on?
with the black people? Man, you know the Chinese apparently like, is it 4 Nigerians or something had the coronavirus or something like that in Guangzhou.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are basically, landlords are kicking out black people from their apartments. Hotels are refusing to let in black people. Restaurants are refusing to let in black people. So some of these guys have been sleeping on the streets, which they released this thing to the world. And now you're mistreating people, you're mistreating black people because you got it. Makes no sense.
He said, remember the famous Donny speech where he said, oh, this is a Chinese virus, right? Yeah. And then all Chinese around the world were like, oh, you're being racist and stuff like that. Do you remember? Like, I saw a lot of Chinese celebrities jumping on this thing, right? Yeah, just saying how he's being racist and stuff. Now I'm looking at all the Chinese and I'm like, oh, Donny can't be racist because y'all are the real racists.
No, he is. I will say one thing and I will only say this once. So listen carefully. I have never supported Trump, and this is the only time I will support him. The only time in calling it the Chinese virus. And it should be like that 100%. It's not being racist. It's saying the truth. You know why? Because you think about the MERS. MERS was what? Middle East respiratory, whatever. You know, same as SARS. Yeah. They were calling it the Nile, whatever, the Blue Nile, whatever place that it emanates from, they call it by that. So let's call it either the Wuhan virus or the Chinese virus. And they need to stop with that shenanigans.
Yeah, they know, like, as in, even the consulate in Kenya has been, you know, he was called in, you know, the Chinese ambassador was called into Kenya and was asked, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is not legit. The Nigerian consulate was also called, the South African consulate, you know, they've all been called in and be like, what the hell? But here's the thing though. So they've all been called in and they've all made statements saying that they've not said they've actually not said the statement saying that is wrong. Basically what they've said is, what you have shown me is wrong. We shall come and find out how to deal with it. And you know the sad part about it is, as we
what
close
do you
up.
Mean how? What do you mean how to
exactly,
deal with
it?
It's
a PR answer. Okay. It's a PR answer.
Listen. There's no dealing with it. Like, how many Chinese do we have who are crying that guys are being racist and they're looking at them funny, or they're not being served and stuff like that? We stood up and said, hey, everyone should be treated equally. So many people have gotten this thing, not just the Chinese, right? Yeah. So who do you think you are as a country? And we know, as a world, we know you have released the virus, right? It came from China. So what makes you think that now you can? How do black people even come into that? So you won't treat them, you won't house them. So then we take all the Chinese people from around the world and we take them back to Wuhan. Give us our people. You stay in Wuhan with your virus. Like, it's really annoying. Like, you want to be a good person and say right for everyone.
Ridiculous.
But at this point, you know what we should be telling the Chinese consulate, as the world, is give us our people.
Yeah.
We give you your people. There's no way your people are living in good conditions, and then our people are being treated like they're trash. There's no PR answer, no nothing. You are trash, and we take you as trash, plain and simple. And for once, we side with Donald Trump. Chinese virus, Chinese people, stay in your lane. Period.
Yeah. Actually,
so annoying.
On that great note, we have to end the show. So guys,
we can't end it with all that anger, man.
No, it has to end.
It has to end.
We have to come to an end.
Yeah.
We'll pick up on it tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we'll pick up on it tomorrow. Okay, guys. So you guys be safe. Remember, you are all loved, cherished, cared for. Subscribe, share, and we'll see you.
And don't hate on your neighbor, guys. Like, treat everyone equally.